yoga, the alchemy of transforming bondage into liberation. The word yoga is an ancient word, but its meaning is simple. At one level it means to bind. How can that which binds be used for liberation? How is it that what fixes you in place can lead to freedom? To answer that question, we must carefully look at the nature of bondage. At this moment, we realize that our lives are nothing but a collection of patterns, grooves cut into the flesh of our bodies and the lake of our minds, forcing our awareness and energy to flow through predetermined modes of thought, emotion, discrimination, action and reaction. It's easiest to see with water. Look at its nature. It takes the shape of the container it is poured into. It follows the path guided by the riverbanks and the riverbeds. Water begins at its source in the mountains, and the force of gravity pleads it to move downwards, and so it does through the channels available to it. Of its accord, water has no will, no intentionality, no purpose. It is set into motion by the power of gravity and destined to take a unique course defined by the topology of its environment, which is also nothing but the byproduct of gravity's action on the substance of the earth. Gravity is the binding force that individuates or adds personality to water as it runs its course over the surface of the earth. This is not so different from the inner workings of the mind. There is an inner binding force that compels the awareness to go down the tracks laid out and carved before it. This is the force of identification, and it is one of the most powerful forces in existence, both the boon and bane of all beings all at once. To work with the laws of identification is to work with the laws of the Creator and its creation itself. All consequential movement in the universe comes from the binding forces of gravity. Otherwise, all that remains is inertia. Inertia is only broken when gravity is introduced into the puzzle. It is the catalyst. It is the enforcer